Life with me, Gina Marie. Welcome. We're going to make shepherd's pie today, inspired by a good friend of mine, Ronal E Walker. Thanks, Ron. We get about a pound of ground beef, some chopped onion, red pepper seeds, chopped garlic, some sweet red peppers. Some use green peppers, some onion, about a half of an onion, and some garlic. I need some olive oil on here, and get that pan nice and hot, and throw in the sweet peppers. And then we're going to throw in the onion. We're going to incorporate all of this with the burger in a little bit. Once we get it all sauteed, we put some black pepper and salt. There you go, Martin. Get the salt going. Give it a little stir. Let it saute. Probably take about 5 minutes or so, depending on how much onion you like. Now I'm going to add my garlic. You add the garlic a little later so it doesn't burn. I'm going to add the red pepper seeds too. Remember, I like things hot. You can put pretty much anything in your hamburger mix in your shepherd's pie. You can also use any vegetable on top. Today I'm going to be using corn, but I've used peas, green beans, and even roasted peppers. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to my sauteed mixture of onion, peppers, and garlic, salt and pepper. It's going to add a little thickness and richness to the meat that's going to be layered in the bottom of the casserole. There it is, speak of the devil, the meat. I have beef here, ground beef, and I'm going to take a while to try to mix it and incorporate it with what I have sauteed. I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper to taste. That's up to you guys. And I'm going to just keep mixing and incorporating until it all blends really well together, and it'll form a nice base to our casserole of shepherd's pie. Time to get everything all incorporated. Yeah, we're gonna leave the heat on about, medium high. Watch it. You don't want to burn anything. You want to keep it moving. I do. I know there's garlic in there, and I want to incorporate everything together. Everybody makes these recipes a little different, so it's nice to see someone make it a little different. Well, it's getting there. At this point, I'm going to add some Worcestershire. Just a little bit. It always gives it a great flavor. As a matter of fact, I think it makes this dish, the Worcestershire, or Worcestershire, however you say it. Nice close-up of the browning ground meat, the onions, the sweet pepper. It smells delicious. We're almost there. Taking our casserole, I've used this several times as you can see, I'm going to spray it with some ham or olive oil or something and layer my beef mixture that we just created in the bottom. I let it cool a little bit. I layered it in there, and I'm going to add corn. I'm really not putting any spices on the corn because there's so much spice below them, the corn. And I'm going to have some butter on top of the mashed potatoes, which I forget to show you in this video, but I'll mention it. So now I'm layering on top of the corn the mashed potatoes. I actually put this dish in the oven, in the refrigerator after it cooled, and we ate it the next day. I just popped it in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes or however long it takes it to get nice and hot. We ate the whole thing. Bad. It was so good. I'm going to make little grooves on top here. And then I either put cayenne pepper on top, I spray a little olive oil butter, or put a couple pads of butter on top with the paprika. A little bit of hot paprika or smoky paprika, whichever you like. In the oven for about 45 minutes at 350. If you haven't had it in the refrigerator, you might not need it in the oven as long as 45 minutes. You may only need it in there for 20 to a half an hour. There's a nice big chunk of goodness, man. It was so good. I'm not going to let any of the bottom go away. This is a great dish. Thanks, Ron, for inspiring me to make it again. Strive to be happy.